Hello and welcome back. Today on Sundays, the Dyson Dudes court death. Thank you all very, very much for joining us. And as always, we are bringing you, well, not as always, but as our regular Sunday programming, we are bringing you yet another Lantern Year of Kingdom Death Monster. This year, we will be in Lantern Year 13. I didn't expect this to survive, 13. Right? Like, I didn't expect this to survive this long, so I'm kind of happy it's still going.
Right.
It is going to be just the two of us tonight. Inclement weather. We are having flash floods in the area around where we are, so the two people who were going to be guesting tonight had to cancel. Yeah. So it's okay. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna try to bring them in on hopefully a secondary video on Wednesday. We will let you guys know about whether or not that happens. So keep apprised of that. This coming week, we do have to announce that D&D is moving to Tuesday. So if you're a fan of Guns Overall, just remember it's going to be happening on Tuesday, and it's going to be starting with that ambush. So that's going to be some fun stuff. We'll see what happens. Last time we had a very odd year 12. We decided that we wanted to hunt the antelope. And literally the first card that we pulled said, no antelope, and we ended up fighting a level 3 lion, which while it did quite a bit of damage to us, we did manage to survive without any casualties, but we did have a couple of losses, and we did have a couple of people now have to skip a hunt. Yes. So, I mean, that happens. It is what it is, but we got a ton of resources this time, which is good because we did lose all of our resources last time, and we lost a lot. That is 2 times now we have lost like over 10 to 12 resources, which is just bad. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to start tonight as we always do. We want to say at the top of the video, apparently YouTube has told us at the top of the video we should say this instead of anything else. If you like the content, if you like the video, if you like the channel, please give us a like the video. Please subscribe and leave a comment on the video. We really appreciate it. If you're watching live, for some reason, on both Twitch and YouTube, your comments will not carry over. I don't know why. I don't know if we have to be affiliates or like partnered or something with them for that to happen, because I've seen a lot of streams where their stuff does carry over, but ours doesn't for some reason. So if you really like the video and you really want to show the channel your love, that helps us out more than anything else. Is that subscription or a follow on Twitch? That helps us more than anything. We're trying to get our numbers up as much as we can, simply for so we can start getting some more ad revenue on YouTube, so we can keep picking up new gear like the camera you guys are going to see today. We have a new camera we're going to be using for the board and for terrain for D&D, though the terrain one, not sure how that one's going to go. Have to see how the battery lasts on that one.
We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that. But that's going to go ahead and do it. That's all the pandering I'm going to do today and all the begging for subscriptions and everything. So guys, thank you all very much. And let's go ahead and start Lantern Year 13, as we always do, with the settlement phase.
Nope, settlement phase. All right. Well, where's the character that we're bringing in? Who got the killing blow?
Last time it was killing blow was Orin.
Well, let's get Orin.
No. Orin got no hits at all. I'm sorry, it was Mason. So let me go ahead and grab Mason real quick.
Go ahead and put Mason over here. We're coming back in. Bam.
Alrighty. So we already have our number 1 set up, as we always do. So our settlement is set up. We are not able to spread out our cards anymore, simply for the fact that we don't have that capability anymore. We do have our pattern cards out. Our currently acquired patterns are these 4, and then our unacquired patterns are here. We are getting close, like on this Telek Eye-Tac. Getting very close to being able to finish this one.
Ooh.
We could technically do this one this turn, since we have everything we need. So that is something that we have to look at. But we're going to go ahead and follow up over here. So now we're going to go ahead and returning survivors will heal. We will go ahead and do that. We pretty much already erased that stuff already, so we're all good to go. And then we will move up again, and we will be on the endeavors. So we gain 5 endeavors, 4 for returning survivors, and 1 because we have cooking. So very, very nice. then we will go ahead and we will update the timeline. So we actually have a random event this time. Then we're going to have 2 other events. So year 13 is a big year for us. So first off, if you could, I would like you to go ahead and give us a cut on that guy.
A very thin cut.
Oh, I hope it's successful. I hope it does what we need it to.
Right?
Okay. All right. Come on, please be nice to us. I don't want to lose all this stuff we just got. Let's see. And cracks in the ground. All right. A low rumbling fills the settlement. Small cracks in the earth widen into fissures that belch up hot, foul-smelling vapor. We have to roll a d10.
3.
Okay.
Are you serious?
God. So
Does Mason have a reroll?
the youngest survivor here is going to be between Mason and Ulrich. Thankfully, they both have a reroll. So let's roll off to see who it is. Even it's Orin, odd it's Mason.
Well, I was going to say, do we just want to, since he was a returning survivor, can we just use his reroll?
Well, we got to see who's going to reuse the reroll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Go ahead, because they both have the reroll, and it's going to be one of those 2.
Nice.
So I said even Orange, odd Mason, so it is Mason. So Mason is going to be using his lifetime reroll to reroll that. Alrighty. Thank you. Okay, that is so much better. That is so much better. Okay.
Do I even want to know what 3 was?
He's dead. Just straight out, he's dead. Yeah.
I'm starting to get to the point, if you roll below 4, it's bad. Just
It's
in general,
bad,
bad.
yeah. So we find a sharp stone in the rubble left from the quake. We gain 1 founding stone rare gear. Or, 1 founding stone gear. So
Don't we need a founding stone for something?
yes, we do. We got to sharpen something with the founding stone. So we may not want to use that right away because we have a pattern that requires us to have a founding stone. So now that we have a founding stone, we may be able to do something with that. So that is another pattern that we can look at.
Well, I'm glad we used that reroll.
Now, we do have lingering effects. So all the cracks prevents all home endeavors. All home endeavors are gone. So we can't do anything like that, which means no bed, nothing like that. Okay?
No babies.
The vapor improves breathing, plus 1 of the results of nightmare training endeavors, but we don't have nightmare training. And now we can do, this requires the hunt shrine, so we don't have, and requires scarification, which again, we don't have. So we can't use any of these endeavors. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and burn this one to the bottom because at this point, it doesn't matter.
Right.
All right. So that our random event is done, and our random event, I'm going to go to right here, is cracks in the ground. That one, I have rolled a 1 on that one before, and 3 of the 4 survivors have died. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Okay.
I just knew that I wanted to do a reroll anyway. Like 3, yeah.
Well, sometimes 3 isn't too bad. Sometimes 3 is at least passable. Okay, so now we're going to be starting with a nemesis encounter for the hand. We're going to have a nemesis encounter with the hand. So, Paul, something else is going to happen, and I would like you to read that.
Okay. So, Bone Witch. One day, the exile One day, the exile emerged from the darkness, the settlement worried at the sound of her wailing chants. Everyone feared what mystery kept her alive in the darkness all these years. Some could not resist asking. All non-deaf returning survivors, which is all...
No, someone is deaf now.
Oh, who's deaf?
Mason is deaf.
Why is Mason deaf?
Remember, he got hit in the head.
Oh, okay. But so all returning survivors except Mason gain +3 insanity.
So Mason didn't hear it.
Right. The most insane returning survivor, or survivors in case of a tie.
This is going to be Alec. He's at insanity 11 right now.
Bonkers.
He is bonkers.
Is inexorably, whatever, drawn to the Bone Witch and must endeavor at the witch camp.
So he has to spend an endeavor at the witch camp.
Otherwise, during his settlement phase, any survivor may endeavor at the witch camp if they choose.
So let's go and spend his right now.
Yeah.
Let's go and do his right now.
Okay, so roll a d10.
Would you like me to do it?
Well, I mean, I'm reading, so
Okay. That is a 7.
The bone witch mutters. The bone witch mutters of the alluring embrace of the awaiting darkness. Her stories stir strange yearnings in your bones. For being a patient listener, she offers to teach you something for the cost of 1 bone resource.
He'll take it.
If you spend the resource, gain the extra sense fighting art and +3 survival.
Oh, very well. He's going to be maxed out for survival, and he has the extra sense.
Ooh, that's terrain.
I got it right here. I'll tell you what it does.
Okay.
Because I do have my list right here. So extra sense is you may dodge 1 additional time per round.
That's. Do you have to spend the survival for it?
Yes,
Okay.
but you can dodge again. Yeah.
You can dodge twice, which
you can
is
dodge
huge.
2 times.
Does he have to stay behind?
Yeah, he is one that has skipped the next hunt.
Because he has a ruptured spleen.
Yep.
Well, balls.
Yep. Balls in this case are not good.
Well,
All right.
because he'd be great right now
So
for this guy.
we can send other people to Endeavor, so that is definitely something that we could do. That is something that we could do. Now, I do have to call us out on a mistake that we made. So I double-checked.
Yeah.
The lights in the sky Endeavor would not have affected our intimacy. It would only affect the Endeavor roll, not the intimacy roll.
Oh.
So that is something that we did very wrong, and we will not make that mistake again in the future.
Well, we need to find something that gives us a bonus to...
There is nothing.
Then why have children?
Well, that's the thing of why do we want to have children? And we want to have children because we want people who have the prey disorder to have kids. Because we have a milestone for that. And we're going to come over here, update the death count.
By the way, we can't have children this turn anyway, right?
What?
Because there's no home endeavors. Isn't that a home endeavor?
No, that's an augury. That is actually from the Lantern Horde.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. It's just we can't heal, we can't sleep, things like that.
yeah. Okay.
And then the milestone. So here's where we would check milestones. So even if we do have a kid this turn, this wouldn't affect us until next year.
Right.
But I checked all of our milestones because that takes some time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're close. We came very close on a couple of them. So we will go ahead and move over to develop.
Okay.
And this is where he would actually have spent his endeavor. But we have 4 endeavors, and we like to spend our endeavors before we spend our items. And this basic resource is now gone.
Well, I think we should probably innovate.
Do you think we should innovate this time? I kind of agree with that. I think we really should innovate.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we missed innovating last time.
Yes, we did. Would you like to use a basic hide for that, since
Yes.
we can do that? We do have some organs. We can use the testes, since we don't want the frenzy drink, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can use the testes. And now we need a bone, and we have great cat bone. So if we do that, and we have spiral horn. So the spiral horn is great if we want to make the head, but we already have the head.
Oh, so we don't really need to make the head again.
We don't need to make another head. We really don't.
We can always go after, this antelope again next time.
Yes, we can try to do the antelope.
Even though we didn't actually get...
Yeah, we didn't actually
Try.
get to do the antelope, but yes. So we want to spend those 3?
Yes.
Alrighty, so I will go ahead and put these over here to the side. And
Oh. Hopefully we don't lose power.
yeah, hopefully we don't lose power. If we suddenly go offline, it's because we lost power. So, hey, there's
Right.
always that.
Which most everything we have is on backup, but,
So, go ahead and grab that furthest one. And then give it a quick shuffle.
especially since I accidentally looked at the bottom.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's not like I knew what was at the top anyway, because that's what really matters.
And then we will draw our 4.
1, is it 4?
Yep, Albedo,
2,
Bloodletting,
we could use Bloodling. 3,
Saga is very nice.
and 4.
And Settlement Watch is also very nice. So we have 4 really good ones this time.
We're at max survival anyway, so Settlement Watch, even though as great it is, like, we usually max out on the survival.
But we actually get a new endeavor.
New recruits. What does that do?
If you have no fighting arts, you gain a random fighting art.
Oh,
And if you have 0 or less strength, gain +1 strength. But the problem is, we'll never use that one.
Okay.
Settlement Watch is really good if you do like protect the child, protect the children, because you don't get that strength
Right.
increase.
I know that bloodletting will help us, though it won't help us this turn, but we do have that intestinal prolapse,
Yes, we
which
do.
would be great to, cure.
Well, we could actually, if we innovate this one, we could attempt to do it. Because it's not a home endeavor.
Oh, okay.
It's a science endeavor.
Okay.
Or an ammonia. Yeah.
Saga, telling the story of a settlement survivors set to a soft memory beat of drums. All newborn survivors gain +2 courage,
Hold on.
+2 understanding, and +2 hunt XP.
Give me 1 sec. I need to look at something.
I'm not expecting us to get a lot of newborn survivors, though, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. We need to keep this guy to the... Whenever we pull him, we just discard him and add a different one.
Oh, okay. What one was that?
So to get him, to actually get the next one, we actually have to have the Gorm Brain and a Strange Resource.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get Clan of Death. Enduring strength of all your clan passes through generations. All newborn gain +1 accuracy, strength, and evasion. So that is nice.
We have some good stuff. But that's only newborns, which means we would want to start having babies.
Right. Settlement Watch, I don't believe we're going to,
That it's okay, but we're not going to get a whole
Not
lot
right
out of
now,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bloodletting, we can use right now. Saga, and Clan of Death, we have to have children for.
The good thing about Saga is if we take this one, if we have a kid, immediately we're going to learn a pattern because they're going to have 3 understanding immediately.
Oh.
Because remember, we start with 1 understanding for the survival of the fittest. Yeah. But that accuracy, strength, and evasion is really good.
Well, how much do we really want What's Her Name back?
I mean, her whole thing is that she cannot wear anything on her waist. That hurts. Because, I mean, running around with a 0 waist is begging to roll the waist.
Yeah. But man.
Why do you think I'm... Let me see... Ooh, okay.
I mean, that is some good stuff. But I believe we've been meaning to get bloodletting for a while. And I know there's stuff out there that bloodletting could also help with. So I think we should go with bloodletting.
If there's anybody watching who wants to put in their 2 cents, we'd be more than happy to take up what you say and actually have you be the tiebreaker for us.
Yes, please let us know.
Well, we'll talk about. We'll let that go over a minute. That's going to be that endeavor done. So, our next endeavors. What would you want to do? Obviously, if we take bloodletting, we want to try to get her fixed up, which would be really nice.
Yeah, I think it's all depending on whether or not we take bloodletting or not.
Yep.
Is what we're going to do with our next 3 endeavors. Because we may want to spend pretty much all 3 on getting What's Her Name back to fighting capacity.
I mean, it'd be nice to have Mabel back. It definitely would be nice to have Mabel back. Defender is good. Vengeance, not so much, but she's almost a bow specialist, which is really, really nice.
Right. That bow specialist is nice.
Yes.
Though we do want to get someone up to bow mastery.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm sad that Alec has to skip the next hunt. If he didn't, that'd be great because he's already at 4 for Fist and Tooth.
Yeah, well,
it'd be nice to get him up.
Who else is that? There's someone else who's higher at Fist and Tooth, I believe.
No, he's the highest. We only have another one that's 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that is, yeah.
Yep. And we got to start thinking about having kids because now that we're getting our weapon proficiencies high up, see, not only do they gain the weapon proficiency,
but don't they
get half their level.
Yeah.
Which is really good because now we're getting into the, originally it didn't matter because most people who were having kids had 1 or none,
All right. Well, we didn't get any comments on that, so let's go ahead and just go with bloodletting.
Let's go with bloodletting. All right, so we're going to add bloodletting to that, and let me see if bloodletting adds anything. Bloodletting. Nope, it does not. It adds nothing, and I will double check that here in my little app, which I love this app.
Do you want me to add this innovation back in there?
Yeah, like I said, when we pull it, we'll just discard it and pull something else.
Albedo. All right, so
bear with me
innovations are
in
over there.
just a sec.
I definitely think that we should add bloodletting in, or we should definitely get